What a night.
Really?
I was like, where are you? Why can't I see you? I'm getting stuck in the world. We gotta get some music on. What's going on, everybody? We're about to get started here.
Okay, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, see?
Technology, man. It's the main thing that'll make you feel like an old person.
Oh, that feels good.
What are you doing?
Before I preach to this mic and deliver sermon, I'm certain you'll need a scuba to figure out what I'm serving. Observing your
Vibing before we get started.
It's alright. Take it right.
This is our homie Ep.4. Music's on SoundCloud.
Nothing in my life is ever left out, so I move on.
B with two E's. Pharrell, F-E-R-A-L.
B-E-E-F-E-R-A-L. Ep.4.
He's
immaculate. He's great.
He's immaculate, honestly. He's so good.
I'm tired of being regular though.
I think that's a good. This is good. This is good.
This looks better than yesterday.
It's just weird, like, you know, looking at it.
I like the way it looks better than
But I can give a damn. God gave me a gift, that's how I
just gotta make sure I'm not slouching.
If nothing else, don't worry about my health, I'm fine.
Should I bring it up a little bit?
Slept much. Cause turning dreams to a reality will kinda keep you up. Figure I need to train for this fame. Board a plane, throw a show, won't sleep for 3 days, won't complain, cause that's exactly how I want it. Living life, doing what I love and making magic at the moments. Travel the whole world, these cities, one mission. Tell these ghetto boys and girls if they can learn, if they can listen. I'm not setting out to be a role model, but here's a simple rule that you should follow. Lead with your head and always lead with your heart. You got the finest GPS in your chest, only finds you the best. So get a head start, stop trying only when you die. You can never make it, you can never do, no lie. So before they take me away, 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 cause I don't know where I'm going. Gotta make a move, cause if I don't, I'll never know if I made the right decisions when precision is important. So I'm going somewhere. I lost a good friend.
That's my, I don't know, I just want to jam out right now.
And now I check my Twitter, was praying for a lot, not the truth. I told God my reality was too cruel. Scroll my timeline and it was RPU. Tried to cry so bad but couldn't bring myself to. And I was tripping, cause I was in LA with the fam. And we had just talked the other day and you were asked, why you single? And I said, cause I'm ugly. You say, boy, hush, you ain't ugly, think you funny. And we started laughing.
Yeah, it's smart.
I wish you could've heard the song. Just without the verse, and you without the casket. I was falling to pieces, but still I had to mask it. I had to make it see, so had to perfect my acting. For a party that night, a lot of booze passed out in the bathroom, cause I was in a bad mood. Pour it up and pour it up until I threw it all up. Drinking on
could've worked, man, but I only have a pink one.
Hoping when the sun comes, it's bad jokes it's all over, but my luck is fucked up.
I wish
and that's
I thought
ironic
about
when I'm sober. You told me when I make it, don't forget about you. I never will and never would, so don't forget about it. I love you, fam, you the homie, and you resting now, cause I'ma be the stuff for you and me, and I'ma make you proud. Before they take me away, before they take me away, before they take me away, proud. Before they take me away, before they take me away, and I'ma make you
Hola.
proud.
Oh, you like my look?
I'ma make you
Gracias.
proud.
Is it gonna go to the next one?
Should
Might as well leave it longer. Or not.
SoundCloud, dude. What a hunk of junk. Why aren't you playing?
1, 2, get down, get down.
This is what I used to say all the time, remember?
Yes.
Baby. impress. Had to come up on this beat like the OK West. Not to mention the fact I'm dope as shit when I rap. And my level of talent don't have no salary cap. This old school feel is really taking me back. Me as a youngin', me and my cousin still in them with that. Send me your beat and I eat it, no problem with that. Niggas talking beef and we serve them a salad with that. Now shimmy, yeah, shimmy. Give me what you got. Know that you got plenty empty out your pockets, partner for the pussy. Get the poppin' like the two that you be rockin'. You's about to come aboard from selling back to you for profit. That's some real G shit. Triple D, show you what the real G's. Yeah, I see the MCs know they sing this hill. Southside to the north, hip poppin' on my balls. Don't you dare brush me off like my turn ain't coming. Complacent if you wonder why you walking, I be running, taking every single fan you ever had to hope the game. Being for real, I'm be for real. You know the name. Heard the people vibing out to your shit. Damn right, the niggas know they like that shit. Heard some niggas say that they don't feel your shit. Well, they alive, acting like they don't like my shit. Dallas is my campus, the city is my school. Dallas is my canvas, I just need the perfect tools to pat my worker off the shoulder. These artists ain't working hard as me. When this tape drop, it be
I got hair and a cap.
Mama say this little nigga, fuck that shit.
Okay.
I'm doing what I do. Not the one you should step to.
Alright.
Take 3 steps back.
You want to leave on this or you want to go to your playlist now?
Yeah.
And we turn down like way more. Yeah. We'll wait till my brother from another mother comes in the screen.
Mother lover,
Mother lover.
you got yourself a mother brother.
We're brothers. I was gonna let you finish it, see if you does.
I like how I turned around and you were just waiting for me. You gonna do it?
Give me a high five. You're the board today, yeah?
See.
Okay, so whoever has the board, we'll flip the coin.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Welcome to Tear Jerkers, TIERJERKERS. Why do I say that if they're already following? They're not following. No, thank you.
Hey, it
Anyways,
never hurts to spell it out.
yeah, thank you for being here. We are the Tear Jerkers. And my name's E Valley.
I'm D Money.
And this is our ranking system. We got GOAT, pretty good, meh, kind of bad, and the pit.
The pit.
So GOAT stands for greatest of all tiers. The way this works is we will be discussing / arguing / punching. No, I'm just kidding, not punching. But we do have special powers. And what we decided was we're going to switch off flipping a coin. Whoever flips the coin, if they get heads, that means they get the power of put it in your pocket, which put it in your pocket will send any one of these categories up in the ranks. And if they choose, if they get tails, they get
My vision.
my vision, and they get the power to pull anything down
Into the pit.
and then the other person will just get the opposite perk. So, without further ado, today's category is the Marvel Cinematic Universe Heroes, okay? And we're doing the main ones that have their own movie, okay?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Eventually we could do all of them, but
Are you gonna do the flip?
onto the hand.
Yeah.
See.
Okay.
I
gotta know.
I'm gonna try. I ain't a cheater. I'm just a beater.
Maybe a. I don't know.
Come on, I'm hoping for heads.
No, look, it doesn't count. It's void. It's a fault. If he misses again, I get to choose no matter what. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? I don't remember agreeing to this.
Pressure.
I need a lawyer.
Which hand are you catching it in? Catch it in the same hand. That's easier. You go butt and then butt and then butt.
Okay.
Don't look at it. Tails!
Tails never fails except for this situation. So it means I
The
get
power,
my vision. I wanted pocket. I wanted put in your pocket because I feel like he's gonna. One of the ones I need to be higher.
But you
He's
know,
gonna try to put lower.
but you know it's not like out of spite. I don't even know if you know which one I know I'm talking about.
I feel like I know.
But
I feel like I know.
man, okay, I got put it in your pocket.
You got put in your pocket. I feel like that's a good one to have for this one.
It's a good one to have, but I really wanted my vision. To be honest.
I get it. I get it.
Anyways, okay.
We always get the opposite of what we want.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm gonna use it to my advantage.
Let's get in this. I will choose first this time.
Okay.
I want that farthest one.
That one?
Furthest, guys. Furthest. I know English. The furthest. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. We got Captain Marvel.
I'm interested to see what. Yes, I'm interested to see what you're gonna say about this.
I gotta be honest. I gotta set aside how I feel about the actress.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
How I feel about the actress?
Yeah.
I think it's a bad thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I've seen interviews and.
Oh, okay. The
She's
person,
just-
the actress, not her acting like a ability.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, not her acting.
Yeah. She. Well. Yeah.
Anyways,
whatever. Doesn't matter.
Okay, as a hero, she's the GOAT.
No. Wait. Okay. Are we doing this based on their abilities or like them as like heroes, like their presence and how they treat people and decisions they make?
Yeah,
or are we just
but
going off
if
of
we were
ability.
No, everything. But she's
Yes.
a GOAT.
How's she to
Everything
go?
you just said.
How's she to go?
Because she can do everything and save everyone.
That's like in terms of her raw ability, she's go. In terms of everything else, she's meh at best.
How?
She's so boring.
According to the movies.
She's so boring.
So boring. Are you talking about her movie?
I'm talking about her.
Wait, but that's okay. Okay, now I don't know what we're talking about.
That's
are
what
we
I'm saying.
talking
It's
about?
everything. It's like everything.
No, but that's to watch, right? I thought. So we're. I don't know. That's weird.
If we're just doing it based off ability,
no, but not like boringness. You know.
I think that is something.
That's like the movie itself. But
No, it's her. It's her. Her as a character.
You think she's boring?
Yeah, I think she's really boring. And everything I've seen her.
If she's boring, then the other person I'm gonna be talking about is definitely boring.
Maybe, perhaps. I mean, I think the other person you're thinking of has a lot more going for him storyline
Same
wise.
character,
but
the whole time, no arc. Anyways, honestly, I don't know. I
would
like
say
that
meh.
at all.
I think she is really strong and powerful, but she's not really around all that much. And she's very much the strong and silent type. She doesn't really say much either. She's kind of just
Okay, this changes everything then.
Deus Ex Machina, if you will.
If this is what we're talking about, this changes everything. Everything. It's gonna make it even worse for what I was thinking.
Huh?
It's gonna make it even worse for what I was thinking.
So what are you thinking for?
No, it's a much more interesting discussion now because I kind of thought it was just like who they like their character, their superpower.
We could do it that way, but I'd rather also do them as like people.
Well, yeah, like them,
And like decision, like.
but like her as a person, she wants to save people.
She does. I mean, they all want to save people, but she.
Do they? Hawkeye doesn't like. We'll get there.
Hawkeye definitely does.
Yeah, but he like that's not his main priority, honestly.
And he's
That's not his main
so
priority.
much weaker than she is. Like he actually is putting something on the line every time he fights.
His main
So he
priority
has
is
to
his
have that
family.
willingness to.
His main
to
priority
save
is his
people.
family, though.
That's. I mean, his family doesn't really even become a thing until like Infinity War.
But it wasn't.
He was always around before that.
Anyways,
She's not around
I'll
much.
say pretty good. She's definitely not a man.
She's not around much. She's really boring. She has no.
But she is around. We just don't see her in the
On-screen
movies.
presence.
She's always saving people.
But we can only go off of what we see. We can't give her
but we
credit
know-
for stuff she's doing elsewhere.
No, it's not. Yeah, why not?
Because we don't know what she's doing.
In the
We're
movies, it talks
assuming.
about how she's always like literally everywhere. Like she can't be at two places at once, but she's literally on the go all the time. I don't even know if she sleeps. Honestly, I don't know if she sleeps. Does she sleep? Does Captain Marvel sleep? She's like Superman? Does Superman sleep?
Yes?
Anyways,
I don't think he needs it, but
I would say at least pretty good. I see what you're saying because you don't get to see everything, but you can't show. I feel like you can't also show everything that Captain Marvel does. I don't like Captain Marvel, by the way, guys. I really don't. I feel like you can't show everything that she does, but it does tell about like that she's always on the go and that she's always saving people. You know, and that's hero worthy. That's like she's just too good of a hero. She's like Superman. And I think Superman's boring.
for how for how strong she is, I just don't think they really have done much with her.
But that's why, because she's too strong. I think she's too strong for the.
I think that holds her back as a hero.
No, I don't think it holds her back as a hero. I think it holds her back as a hero in a movie, in a being able to put her in a movie, because she's too strong. She's too OP. She was almost able to take kind of like Thanos by herself. Like she was struggling by herself with Thanos. Nobody else.
But it didn't. It didn't go anywhere.
It didn't. But
it felt like they just put it in the movie.
But that was like the only time they could actually like use her too. That's how strong she is. You know what I'm saying though, right?
I do, but I feel like what you're saying holds her back in terms of
As a superhero?
yeah.
Like as a hero saving people. You feel like that holds her back?
No, I mean,
Like MCU here.
I feel like this ended up being something else. Okay, so if we're just going off her
Well, the first thing you said was boring, and I can't rate it just on boringness. I can take that into account, but I also like am thinking like, okay, what is she doing outside of this?
Well, you're going more off of her being a literal hero.
Her character, not
so if
not
we're
even this actress. We have the actress on here, but I'm just talking about Captain Marvel.
In all the movie appearances that she's made.
Well, I'm talking about in like everything, like comic books, like who she is.
No, I thought we were just going off of the movies.
We were using the movies as a basis.
Because it's MCU.
We're using the movies as a basis off of who we're taking.
No, but we're also just doing MCU characters.
Right, but I'm taking into account her whole character though.
Okay.
Because they can't fit all of this into a movie. They can't fit all of anybody into a movie, but they've been using like Iron Man and whatever. We can't stay on this one forever.
What do you want to do? You're the one who drew it. So where do you want to go with it? So
I'm willing to say pretty good, but like as a hero, I mean, she is a goat. She's way too overpowered to be in the movies, guys. Like in all the movies, because there would be no movies. There would be no movies because all like say Ant-Man, the things that he has to take care of, all these other characters, she would take care of it like that. So therefore, she is kind of boring because she can't. I'm not gonna say pretty good, and that's taking into account what you said that she is kind of boring for the movies. You're right. So I mean, I'll go to pretty good.
I mean, based on what the criteria we're using, she has to be pretty good.
Well, it's like all the criteria though, right? Like I'm putting in the boring. I never even thought like boring. But like you're right, because like for the characters later, like
I was really more going off of the actual character. I wasn't really going off of their ability to save people.
Heroes.
So that kind of changes. But
it makes sense a little bit, right? Like put that with it too.
Yeah.
Don't be disappointed in me.
So next up is Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
I have put it in your pocket, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have put it in your pocket.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tear Jerkers. If you just stopped in.
Hello. Black Panther.
What are you gonna say? Because you drew it, so I'm gonna wait to hear your.
Well, if we're going off of his ability to help people with his,
but not just his ability to help people. Literally everything. Like I counted for the boring factor, right? The excitedness. What would that be called? Anyways,
charisma maybe.
She doesn't even really have that much charisma.
She has. That's what I'm saying. She had nothing in terms of charisma. Like like her abilities.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Her abilities would put her in GOAT, but her presence, her interactions with everyone else.
She's so many places.
Yeah,
she's going
but
to different planets.
That means that she's helping people, but in terms of what that gives us, it's not much of anything. So if we're just going off her ability to help people,
it's a story.
It tells us that, but
yeah,
it doesn't really.
Story.
It doesn't really show us that. So if you're going off of just what they show you,
nah, yeah, and I don't do that. Because like there's so much Captain America backstory, Iron Man backstory. There's so much
But if
that they say in the movies.
But they show us a lot too for those characters.
They show us some things, yeah, but there's a lot of backstory.
She has the disadvantage of not having as much time to develop her story as some of these other characters. Even like a Black Panther.
She's too powerful. She can't.
But
it would be boring.
But you don't believe that holds her back at all in terms of her ranking or of her where you put her on the tier board. Her not being around that much.
I think she is around. That's the difference.
She's barely around.
I think she is around though, but you just don't see her because she's always helping people. Like they talk about her in like multiple movies.
They talk about her, but
because
she's not there.
She's helping other planets.
But how much is she actually there? Is what I'm saying.
She's there on other planets, helping whole beings. I don't know, other beings.
But they're not showing us that.
No, they're telling us that.
Yeah. So based off of just what we're able to see, it's not a lot.
But like, why would we do it just on based on what we're able to see? Like,
because it's a cinematic universe.
Hearing is part of cinema. You can hear a story. They can tell a story.
Yeah, but compared to what we're getting,
this is a weird thing to discuss.
But in terms of where we put her on the tier list, I think that matters.
Yeah, I think she should be GOAT.
Okay, well, nothing changed with that. Back to Black Panther.
I didn't think that one would be a problem. So it's gonna be a long stream.
Black to Black Panther. I would go with. I want to go with GOAT, but he did try to kill Bucky out of revenge. And if Captain America and others hadn't gotten in his way, would he have actually killed him? I think maybe he would have.
And I think that makes him a much more interesting and complex hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
But also, you have to realize that he doesn't have the powers Captain Marvel has.
He doesn't, but he's so much more interesting and watchable than she is. So,
yeah, but I'm not doing it by watchability.
No, I'm not saying just that, but that's a part of it.
But I feel like that's the main thing you're basing off of, right? Watchability.
No,
because you don't see it, is what you're saying.
No.
Okay.
But it is a part of it.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's her not being there, and her when she is there being really boring. Those are two big things to me.
But she's not really boring.
So all she
really boring. Like her beating people?
No, her not really saying or doing much anything when she's there.
But she's not there that much on the screen.
And when she is there, she's not giving you much.
She's beating people up. She's doing her job.
I'm not arguing against.
I'm not arguing she's one of the only woman ones. Maybe there's a little bias there. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to get us off Captain Marvel for now.
I'm against female superheroes.
We've been
Black Panther. I want to go GOAT, honestly.
I can see the reasoning. I just feel like he's kind of, as far as like powers, he's a little bit more basic than others.
I mean,
does he even have powers? It's really a suit, right?
No,
he's strong.
He is strong and agile and quick, and then the suit with its technology on top of.
I was gonna say GOAT too,
powers.
but like accounting for everything, because I thought this was a totally different topic too. But accounting for everything, and like what you just said, kind of too, like hero wise, I mean, I would at least say pretty good. There's no way I'm going lower than pretty good. And there's like, I feel like there's debate for GOAT, but I also feel like I'm biased because he did so good in that movie.
He did great in that movie.
Black Panther is one of the most fun heroes to watch. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I think the fact that he was a king on top of being a superhero like full time.
You know what? Yeah.
That says something. Because he had so much more responsibility. Well, I mean, she has responsibility too.
Hers is,
but it's for the universe.
Hers is on a universal level.
Yeah, his is for.
Hers is just too big to measure as a human.
It really
like, I'm
is.
thinking as God? No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. It's just too big to measure as a human. So I think I'm really trying to think outside the box with Captain Marvel. But like pretty good is I think like around where she should be. I cannot see Captain Marvel being man. She's just too. She's too. That's so weird. That's so weird for me to hear you say too, because like as a hero, she's literally just saving people constantly. She honestly she's a little like jaded, and it's because of the weight she has on her. But she still does it. She's like, I don't know.
I'm surprised you can tell she's jaded because she never shows emotion.
But did you watch her movie? You watched her movie.
I did.
So like, everybody's counting on her. Like people count on her, and she can't show that kind of stuff. Anyways, I don't want to.
She doesn't show much of anything.
You don't like her. We get it.
I just don't.
I don't even like that.
She's much of anything. I'm sorry.
She's not even one of my favorite heroes. I'm just like, I'm being unbiased with her, guys. I really don't like her. If I was being biased, I'd be like, in the pit. I really don't like her.
I think her strength is very admirable, and I think she's like a really good role model. But when she's standing with other people, they're just other people that draw my eye more. We could go on this with all day. Honestly.
I mean, there are other people that draw eyes more, and I get that. But like taking them, it's kind of like what you said. They don't all have to be like in one tier. But I think if you're just placing her by herself, I still think she's a pretty good hero. I don't know. Okay.
Is your turn?
Yeah, because we're sticking with GOAT for Black Panther.
Yeah.
I just like his character. I like the complexities of it. I like that he's not. Excuse me, guys. I like that he's like has some faults.
Yeah,
I think that makes a good hero.
Yeah, he's not perfect. He's really interesting.
Give me the little one. Yeah.
Baby wants his photo.
Ooh. Black Widow. I gotta be unbiased too because love Scarlett Johansson. She's great. Okay, Black Widow. I'm gonna have to say. Okay, but after watching her movie
was good.
So good.
It surprised me how good it was.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting much of anything, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Did she save the world in that movie?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, because the guy that like created her was about to release a bunch of hers into the world. I think.
I'm gonna have to go.
Or they're already in the world.
And she's always there.
Yeah,
she's like always there. She's always helping. Like, listen, if she wasn't part of it, if any of them weren't part of it, the world would have been gone a long time ago. Like, because there's like little things like passing an item that she plays a big part in because she's so agile and stuff too. I'm gonna have to say Matt.
She sacrifices herself for one of the Infinity Stones. I thought that was
man, I forgot about that. Like
really
that's why
cool
at first I was gonna say kind of bad or like I wasn't gonna say in the pit. I was gonna say kind of bad, but she's not.
What is bringing her down that low to you? Her actual abilities to like. To
yeah, like she can't really do. She can't do like. She can't do much. Like I think she wants to, and she does want to do good, but I mean she really is just like a. I don't know.
I think she does a lot for considering she's just a person. A skilled assassin, but still just a person. She doesn't really get any kind of boost at all.
And that's why I say Matt.
I'm cool with Matt. I think Matt is a good place.
It's
for her.
hard because I want to put her up higher.
The way
movie was so good.
The way they ended her off, I would say pretty good. But
I'm willing to change that one.
No, I think Matt is a good place.
Because if you put it pretty good, then
I think she ended off.
Yeah.
I think she ended off pretty good, but considering where she was when she started, I think Meh is a good place overall.
Yeah.
All right, my twin.
It's nice that we kind of agreed on one.
See how long that lasts. Doctor Strange. Interesting.
Doctor Strange.
Getting started
Honestly,
I think he's kind of goaty.
Strange?
Yeah, I think he's kind of goaty.
I was gonna say kind of bad.
I don't know what you're basing these off of anymore. If we're going by like even watchability, wait, do you like Doctor Strange?
I like Doctor Strange.
So his watchability is like really good. First of all,
it's good.
Without him, universe gone, or planet gone.
But I feel like whenever the universe is falling apart, he's always there.
He is.
What I mean is he's always there to prevent it, but he always ends up being in the middle of it.
But he has the powers of the one that came before him. The what was her name? You know what I'm talking about. Bald head lady.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember her name right now.
But he has that responsibility, and she was the watcher. She was the one that watched the world, and so it is his responsibility to save Earth.
It is, but if you think about it, she had been the watcher for like a long time.
A long time.
And nobody knew about her because she was that good at her job. He becomes the watcher, and things are happening left and right. Always happening around him.
But that's not like
his
part
fault.
of the story, though, right?
Huh?
That's not like part of the story, right?
What is?
Like, just because he's always around.
No, but sometimes it's literally his fault.
Like the main movie, the first one. It is the first one. He just happens to be there. No, I'm talking more about No Way Home, where he's like casting this spell, and he knows how dangerous and tough of a spell it is, but he can't stop this teenage kid from distracting him. It's just always stuff like that. And he's very new to it.
For how smart he is, there are times where his decision making is a bit wobbly. But
that makes him interesting.
It makes him interesting.
Because if he was perfect, like the one before, and she wasn't even perfect, right? They're not perfect. I just feel like he's like, first of all, he's super powerful. He's a super powerful wizard.
He's powerful. He has been owned a few times.
But he can travel through different parallel universes. Right? Right? That's what the Watcher can do. Like they can see different.
They can, yeah.
And I think they can.
Multiple
between them.
I don't think so because I don't think he was able to do that until.
No Way Home.
No, that was multiverse, not universe. So I guess he can move between universes, just not multiverses. That makes sense.
Like he sees.
No, I think
what has to happen. He sees what has to happen, and he has the weight of knowing that some of these things that has to happen. Case in point, Iron Man.
Yeah, they don't get through a Thanos without him.
That's heavy though. That's heavy, and he was. You see in his face like he was sad. I mean, that was sad. Ugh.
Yeah,
sad,
I think you convinced me. I think. I would say pretty good.
I do see what you're saying because he is always there, but he also, you know what's good about him, and this definitely, like he's always there. He's always there for Earth. Captain Marvel's always there for the universe. So, I mean, I don't know. Is a hero just a hero to Earth?
No.
For us? For Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No.
No, it's the universe.
Because Guardians are heroes.
That's true.
And they're not doing it for... I'm not even talking about seeing you on Earth. I'm talking about just seeing you, period.
No, I know. Okay, yeah, I'm saying go.
Go? For Strange?
Yeah, I thought that's what we said.
No, I thought we said pretty good. I said pretty good.
Oh, I said I think he's goaty. And when you said I think you're convincing me, then I was like, oh, okay, well.
No, because I was said kind of bad, so you were convincing me to move him up.
Yeah, he's definitely. You know what though? I like him as a hero more than Captain Marvel. But that's also me being biased because I did not like.
I like him more as a character, in terms of being a hero, I like her more. I think her
what up,
skill set
Tug
is cooler.
Tug? Thank you for stopping by, man. Think of him being outside of all universe looking in. That's how I deal with it. And see, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
And he has to. He doesn't have to, but he has that responsibility, and then he does. Have you ever read the infamous Iron Man? I
Nope.
have not.
I have not. I was never into Iron Man growing up.
We'll get there.
We will get
He
there.
is in the mix. Tug, thank you for stopping by, man. Yeah. Keep on putting your 2 cents in. We like it. I'm gonna say here's our board, by the way. Here's our ranking system. We got GOAT, greatest of all tiers. We got pretty good, meh, kind of bad, and in the pit. Okay,
Yes.
so and we've been honestly, it's almost been 40 minutes, and we've only gotten through 3 characters. We have a list of 13 to 14. We already flipped the coin. He has the power of put it in your pocket.
No, I
No.
I have my vision.
He has power of my vision, and so
My vision.
my vision. That means he can take any category, any person,
the-
hero,
yeah.
and bring him down wherever he wants.
Just the one time.
Yeah, and we can still discuss it. But it's gonna happen no matter what. And I have the power of put it in your pocket, and that means whatever character we're discussing, I can bring up as much as I want. No questions asked. We can discuss, but it doesn't matter. So, let's get back to Doctor Strange. Look. Look. Black Panther's in GOAT. If
He's not nearly as strong as Doctor Strange,
and he can't be there for everybody.
and he can't.
He's
be
only there for
everybody.
a group of people. Not always. That's
Well,
not true. That's not true.
it starts with a group of people, but then eventually
He's
he
a
does
man.
open it up to the
yes.
world. So
But-
he does do it on a global stage, but he's doing it on a universal stage.
Yes, I think if this.
But Black Panther's more interesting.
I
think so. I think so.
What makes him more interesting?
Him being a king, him having that added responsibility,
Okay, but
Having
so
the-
like
the
a
whole,
label, a role.
that role,
Because his role is like pretty intense.
yeah.
I think Doctor Strange definitely belongs in GOAT. I think. Because everything he can do and everything he does do and everything he sees happening. He said best comic series is when Doctor Doom takes the mantle of Iron Man after Tony Stark died.
I think I actually might have read that when I was a kid, because Doctor Doom is one of the coolest characters ever.
Is he a villain?
He is a villain for
Hey, we're
mostly
gonna do
for Fantastic Four, but for other.
We're gonna end up doing a
Marvel
villain
characters.
one too.
I'm excited
Just,
to do that actually.
If here's the thing, if Doctor Strange isn't up there, I think we have to move Black Panther to pretty good.
If you're going off of their abilities,
No, everything. Like,
I just think
encompassing.
Black Panther's a lot more interesting than Doctor Strange.
I don't think that that's true. I don't think one is more than the other. I think they're pretty much both have great stories and great charisma. Doctor Strange is more powerful.
I think Doctor Strange can be charismatic at times, but
I mean, he's a doctor too. Like he's an actual doctor. That's kind of cool.
yeah.
That's just like a random, but
I guess we'll go GOAT, because I'm not super against it being in GOAT. I think
like I'm not even sure if Black Panther belongs in GOAT now. But I think watching Black Panther is super fun to watch.
yeah, and for what? Well, I don't want to take it there. I think I'm good with GOAT. I'm good with GOAT. I think GOAT is a good place for Doctor Strange.
He said, "Are we taking extended universe or just Earth 616?" We're taking the movies. We're taking the heroes that kind of have their movie, that they have a main movie.
So we're not doing anything for the shows.
Right.
It's really just, and we're not even doing all the movies. We're more just movies that a character has been featured in.
And we're counting for along with powers and whatnot, who they are, like what they've done,
What they stand
what
for.
we see, what we know as a backstory, but what we know because of what the movie tells us. So it's a little bit of everything.
And one reason I wanted to put Strange in pretty good is that to start off, he is a really selfish person.
Yeah, but
that carries over into him being Doctor Strange, the hero. It takes him a while to learn to put his selfishness aside.
Yeah, I think that makes a beautiful.
So
complex.
That's why. But then again, Black Panther did try to kill someone. So I'm good with go.
And see, and that's where he was ending.
Black Panther?
He didn't end on that, but that was more of his later.
No, that was the beginning when he was trying to kill
beginning?
Bucky. That was at the beginning when his dad was killed. After that, like he's not like that anymore. After that, he puts down the vengeance.
That's true.
And then rises above it. So,
okay, is it my turn?
I think
you pulled Doctor Strange.
Yes. So
I've been pulling the women so far.
You have. Interesting. Much like real life.
Doctor Doom becomes a good guy, and it draws his storyline that he's really a good guy, but he's going about it the wrong way. Dr. Doom only his goal is to save his mom's soul from Manifesto at all costs, and Reed Richards is just in his way. Doctor Strange helps Doom save his mom, and Doom becomes a good guy.
Wow, I just learned something. I didn't know about that.
We're gonna have to look into.
That's so cool.
We're gonna have to look into what would we place him as then?
Because
he's known to be a villain, though, right?
Dr. Doom?
Yeah.
As a good guy, I mean, he's not a good guy, though. He did a lot of bad things. He had good reasons for it.
He's jaded hard.
Yeah, but he's legit. He did villainous things. So
I remember, yeah.
As a villain, he's GOAT, but...
The closest one. What do we got? Shang-Chi. I know, this is the one I know little about. I've watched it, so that's enough. Dude, I mean,
man, just cinematic version of him, not comic book version.
Cinematic. I would say even kind of bad. I just feel like we don't have much yet.
We just don't have enough.
Yeah, we don't. And he's not so super powerful that I can't bring him up anymore. So there's not enough story. There's not enough. It's honestly not that interesting. Not yet. It's a good movie.
It was a good.
But he's not that interesting.
It was a good introduction.
Right? He himself is not that interesting to me yet. Infamous Iron switches him in canon. That's so interesting. I actually did not know that.
So does that take away everything he did?
Because it switches him.
But does that erase everything he did?
Because he did do a lot of bad.
He did a lot of bad things.
Didn't he? I think he did. Did he?
He did.
I think kind of bad for Shang-Chi.
But
his power lies
in
the rings too, right?
No, I mean even without the rings, he is a martial arts master.
Oh, right. But there's no because a human can still do that.
But by the end of the movie, he is in charge of the rings, and then he is also being trained at that place that Strange lives. He's being trained there, so he's gonna have those powers on top of.
But we haven't seen it yet.
No, I don't want to punish him for not having more than that one movie, which is why I said nah. I don't think anything
I don't think he's just as I don't think he's as good as, and it's weird, but I don't think he's as good as Black Widow.
He's not, but I don't think anything they gave us was kind of bad. It's just that's all we have.
As for a hero.
Yeah, as a hero. But as a person,
but just for what they gave us, though,
it's not bad though. It's just
I'm not saying
it's not
that,
enough.
It's kind of bad. It's just not. Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't even say it's kind of bad. It's just there. It's meh.
Oh, you're taking this as meh, meaning meh.
Literal meh.
I haven't been thinking about that because these are just different tiers. Meh is just the name of the tier for me. I see what you're saying now because he is man. But if I'm tiering him. I think he belongs in our 4th tier, which is kind of bad, if that makes sense.
I guess, but there's not really a point in labeling them if we're not
Yeah, there's
going
totally a
off of the
point.
labels.
There's totally a point. If not, then none of these should be in the pit. Yeah, I've never thought of it like as in like that. I don't know. I just feel like he's kind of bad. I don't think he's. That doesn't mean he's bad. This is just saying like he's in the 4th tier, guys. This because the way our tier system works, greatest of all tiers. This is just tiers. I got a squeaky chair.
Yeah.
Greatest of all tiers, and then the pretty good is our 2nd tier. You know, man is our 3rd tier. Then that's why I say kind of bad. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think it's
We have it's just like not. He's definitely the newest.
he's
too. And kind of bad's not even like. It's not the pit.
It's not the pit.
I don't
but
even belong in the pit because it was actually it was somewhat good.
I think it just kind of bad infers that there is something lesser than to what you're giving us. Worse.
Well, that's
And I just don't think I don't think anything that we're given is bad in any way.
no, but again,
So if
these
it's
are
not bad in any way,
these are just the titles of our tiers. that's why
Okay.
it's so cool.
so if you want to go do it that way, then I guess kind of bad is where he would.
That's
land,
how I thought
'cause
we've been doing the whole time.
I thought because he's definitely not on.
He doesn't
Black
belong in the
Widow's
pit.
bar.
He's not a terrible hero. He's not like bore. Like he's not like just the worst. I can't even think of who would be in the pit yet.
I don't think anyone.
I can't. Yeah.
Well, I have one, but I like Falcon. He's pit all day for me.
Falcon. Oh, but that's not. We have Falcon.
Nah,
Oh.
that's why I said it.
Oh, hold up. We got some info. Well, with Battle Planet, he saves a lot of people, becomes a god. Then Reed Richards makes the bet that he could do it better than Doom. So Doom gives up all his power and transfer it to Richards. That's how Marvel restarted the comic universe, and from that point on, he becomes Doom, becomes Iron Man. Oh. While still being hated for his past. At the same time, Riri Williams is also a younger, pure Iron Man. So
is
when
that-
the Marvel Cinematic Universe started, he was good.
Well,
I think that's what he's saying.
not the cinematic universe.
No?
This is comics.
Oh!
All of this is comics.
Oh, the comic universe. Maybe I read a cosmic universe.
Okay. So is that how Riri Williams is introduced? Interesting. I'm learning a lot. Thank you very much. I honestly didn't know any of this. Okay. So I guess kind of bad for Shang-Chi.
I mean, do you agree? Or
No.
do you not agree? Well, that's what I'm saying, like...
I don't agree, but we're looking at it in two different ways.
But, like, I think this is what we've been doing, though.
I haven't been doing that at all. I've been doing it based off the labels of the tiers this whole time.
Well, and even the labels of the tiers, though, like none of these are going to be this, but they, like, as far as a tier...
None of Marvel or anything we're doing.
Like, almost anything we're doing right now. I mean, like, Marvel.
Like we did when we did
That makes sense.
anime protagonists, there were as a protagonist, some were kind of bad, some were deserved to be in the pit.
Yeah.
So it made sense to do it that way to me.
But
to me,
as
it's
a
been-
protagonist.
As a
yeah.
protagonist, in terms of scary
But
zombies,
but they weren't kind of bad.
some of them were.
No, even the ones that we put at the bottom, like Yuki, I still liked watching him.
Yeah, but as a protagonist, he was kind of bad.
Yeah, but it's still a tier level. This is definitely something we should not be talking about on the stream, but I'm a major Marvel fan when it comes to comics. Hey, keep on spending that information, man, because you know.
Hey, it all intrigues me. I read Daredevil a bit, but I wasn't big into comics. I was more into manga.
Like, there's some people that I love that I have put in kind of bad. That I'm not gonna say.
But it's
oh,
not.
yeah, they're
It's
bad.
not about like your love for them. It's
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. This is like just a tier level. Like, that's what's cool about the tier level labels is that it's just so different.
it's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. like even other tiers, you know, they have those levels. They can name it whatever they want.
But I think what you label it, that you go buy off of what you label it.
It's just like S tier, A, B, C. That's what this is.
Okay.
There's that. It's a tier.
So if we're doing it that way, then I guess it would be kind of bad.
I've actually never seen it done any other way when it's like rankings. Because then this should be up here. Then we'll just put kind of bad up here because it doesn't matter where they go on the board.
No, because you go off of what is labeled.
That's what I'm saying. Let's put kind of bad up here. If it just matters about the what.
Well, no, because tiers go from best to worst.
I know.
So
that's
we labeled it kind of bad to be towards the bottom.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I agree exactly. But just because it says, you're looking at as like this character is like kind of bad, but I'm just looking at it as this is the 4th tier down. He belongs in the 4th tier. To me, it's one and the same. It's just a label.
Dear Reese's, I hope this
I think, I would even go as far to say as it was like kind of bad compared to everything else. So I'll say that, but I just like, to me, they're just 1 through 5 tiers, and they have cool names. Greatest of all tier? Come on, baby. I can always do a knowledge dump on random info. Heck yeah! If we bring up one, shoot, throw it at us, buddy.
The more knowledge, the better.
I started. Man, I got something in my throat. I started posting all some of our stuff, by the way. Well, I'll hit y'all later about that.
I think it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Captain America.
Boring.
On your left. On your left.
On your left.
That's what he said to Falcon when they were racing each other. I think GOAT, but that's not what's gonna happen.
I don't think he's in the pit. Listen, I don't like Captain America at all. The actor, I think, is great, and even then, I don't like him at all. There's nothing exciting to him whatsoever. No matter how many movies I watch, and I've seen like Civil War how many times because of Phil Pot. Our buddy Phil Pot loves that. That's his favorite movie.
Is it Civil War or Winter Soldier? It's one of those.
Or Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie. So.
And like, as a movie, cool. I just think him as a hero, a character. He's just so monotone. Ugh. I don't know. I just think he's so monotone. I'm not saying in the pit because that would be not right.
It would be blasphemous, personally.
Yeah, personally.
Personally, he's my favorite MCU character.
I think he's.
I think for what he stands for.
Yeah,
I think
anybody could stand for that.
But
his supreme idea of justice has been wrong.
It has been wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
With him and Iron Man.
You say he was wrong and Iron Man was right?
I think he was in the wrong. I think the way he was going about it was wrong, first of all.
Interesting.
And it annoyed me. It annoyed me so much.
Is it that he didn't want to sign the Accords? Is it that he didn't agree to sign it? That annoyed you?
I think it was the whole movie. The whole movie. The
movie or him in the movie?
Him in the movie. Yeah, the whole movie. What I was gonna say is the whole movie, Captain America annoyed me. There's a what if, that Aunt May becomes the Silver Surfer. Interesting. And she saves all worlds by finding a planet made entirely of Twinkies that sustains Galacticus' hunger forever. That's so weird. That's weird.
Part of What If. I haven't watched What If yet.
I haven't either. I hear it's really good.
That's so random.
I'm gonna clip that because I want that as a clip.
Aunt May as Silver Surfer might be the most random thing I've ever heard.
That's so random. I can't even. Okay. Where we? Oh, Captain America. I was gonna say meh. But, and you were gonna say go. You know what? Nah. I'll say pretty good because he is definitely way more interesting than Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I would
say way. He has way more personality than her. Shows way
Personality?
more.
Shows
way more emotion. There are multiple times in multiple movies where he's joking with people and making like snide comments about himself. He jokes about himself.
What? I want to hear the joke. Which joke? Like I want to know which joke.
There's a part in.
There's only one part I'm thinking of.
What? What are you thinking of?
Well, I want to know if it's the same one. That's why I'm
Well, yeah, I want you to tell me what you're thinking of.
I asked you.
Because I don't want you to say, well, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Why would I do that? When have I ever done that?
So Endgame, he bumps into himself from the past, and his past self says, "I could do this all day," and he's like, "Yeah, we've heard this before."
Okay,
He's
so that's
just
a
stuff
different
like
moment.
that, huh?
That's a different moment, and I think that's his best moment of personality, like of
That scene
of like, and even then he didn't show that much, but he did show more. But he didn't show that much also because he's Captain America. I was gonna say this is America's butt, which is like his like funniest thing.
And I mean, it's one of them. He has a few. He has a few. I mean, he didn't even
Listen,
say
the
that.
actor plays he plays the hero right. Let's see, hold on. I really enjoy the 9/11 comic where Cap saves a Middle Eastern guy from being attacked. Marvel did a lot of 9/11 special issues trying to stop the Middle Eastern racism during 9/11 paranoia.
I've heard that. I haven't read it, but I heard about that. That's really cool. But that's also something Captain would do.
That is also something Captain would do because he's patriotic. That's his thing. He's like supremely patriotic. It's not even just justice. It's like patriotical justice.
I mean, he let them make him the figurehead of America, what it means to be a patriot. But I think he stands for more than that, which is why he didn't sign the Accords, because he didn't believe in it.
He didn't believe in it because he believes in just America, like justice.
He believed
in his idea of justice, right? Like that's what I'm saying. There's no like unwavering for him. Like there's no like, well, maybe Iron Man's right. Like there was none of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Iron Man didn't do that either.
But Iron Man's way more interesting than.
True, but but you didn't like what Captain America was doing in that movie because he didn't.
All movies, first of all, I just gotta put that out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Honestly, like all of his movies, God, even his action scenes, I'm just like, ugh, a shield.
That's
whoopity doo.
That's crazy to me. Like
who throws a shield that's gonna
action
come back to you every time?
Well,
like this guy doesn't have a background of like astronomical.
No, it's the. I'm pretty sure it's the vibranium that they use to make the shield makes it so that it'll bounce in like that kind of way.
Well, listen, for him to know what angle every single time, he should be like super smart, but he's not like. Is he like super smart?
I don't think you need to know the angle. I think it will just come back to you. I think that's what.
Oh, no matter what?
Yeah.
How does it come back to you?
You have to know how to use it and which way to throw it, because they.
I mean, yeah. I guess I'm thinking of it from like this guy needs to know his mathematics to get that to come back.
No, it's like
you throw a triangle, right? That's 180.
It's like throwing a frisbee in different ways. You're not gonna know the calculated way of throwing it. You're used to the way it works.
I will say some people.
Some people do, but most people they don't work that way.
Saying. Okay, I'll take that out.
They just use it. They just know how to use it. They're so
I'll take that
accustomed to it.
You know, also he's just like he just has a shield, so he's just on the defense. He's not. That's not true. But like it's just like that just represents him. That shield. I love when it breaks.
Yeah, I mean he uses it offensively as well.
Yeah, he does.
And
But it represents like a
fight without it.
Fighting for.
Yeah,
he's a protector.
Yeah, it's his.
Like he's a cool hero. I don't.
His prop.
I still enjoy him. I don't really like him that much, but like I still do enjoy him. Now, if we're talking about if it wasn't the actor that portrayed Captain America, I would definitely put him way lower.
He did do a really good job.
He did do good. I just don't think I just feel like there's not that. He's not like. There's no complexities. Like, you know, I don't know. Let me see what he said. Hold up. That What If Aunt May isn't in the show. Back in the 80s, 90s, they made hundreds of What Ifs.
Oh, so that isn't even an original like show concept. They took that concept from the comics.
That's cool. See, I didn't know that.
I'm learning so much.
In comic canon, his world is always taken as law. He's known to always do what is best for everyone instead of a select few. Exactly. Yeah, the greater good. Like if you had a child on like railroad tracks, or 100 people inside the train, he's probably gonna save the train.
I mean, he's gonna do his best to save everybody, but
Falcon, and this is the comic canon, so that's Falcon new captain. Falcon/new captain.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but we weren't counting the shows. That's why I didn't say it.
He throws it and it comes back after.
Like in the show, he has a montage of working with it until he figures it out.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
But I didn't say it because
that's good knowledge though to know for Captain America. You know.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Okay.
I think for House, he is strong. He's a super soldier, but he's still
strong.
not to the level of some of these other people. But for what he still takes on.
Who do you think would win out of Black Panther and Captain America?
I think Captain America would win.
Because he's super strong. I think he would too.
I think he would. That's a tough one.
And Doctor Strange versus Captain America. I think Doctor Strange would. Doctor Strange is he's kind of OP.
But you see, in No Way Home, like Spider-Man beat him at his own game. I can't overlook that. That's a bad look.
I think Doctor Strange.
That's a bad look.
Didn't expect.
But it was like he sure wasn't expecting Spider-Man to beat him. But you know.
Right. No. I
on, man.
Talk about the shield. Yeah.
It's a bad look.
I just think Captain, and I know everybody else would say GOAT. I know everybody else would say GOAT. All my friends say GOAT. Everybody I know is like, oh, Captain America. I just don't think, all in all, I don't think he's a GOAT. I think he's pretty good. That is my opinion. I was gonna say man, but I can't. That would still be wrong.
I'm glad you see that. I'm glad you feel that way. I shouldn't say see that. I'm glad you feel that way.
I honestly thought I was gonna be putting him in the pit.
That would have been. And again, I wish I had put it in your pocket because I would honestly use put it in your pocket for him to put it in GOAT, but I don't got it. So I'm
gonna use my vision on it.
Never. I could use my vision for Captain Marvel. But
you could.
I could do that, and I still might.
I would understand that.
I still might. I didn't think about that. I still might. I'm thinking right now. I'm doing pretty good for Captain America because you know you could have.
It might change later. It might change later.
It might.
Okay.
I don't think it will.
What
But
up,
it
Tuck
might.
Tuck said, but would Black Panther control the shield since he has so much experience in vibranium tech? Ooh. That's good.
I like that. I think.
I don't know. That's good. That's good.
Even if he takes control of the shield, I think Captain would still find a way to win. Am I super confident in that statement? No, I'm not.
I just don't like that.
He fought Thanos one-on-one. Thanos threw a fist with an Infinity Gauntlet on it, and he caught it.
It was pretty impressive.
He caught it and was like literally holding it for a moment before, he got snuck.
He got
snuck. That's what happened. Thanos used his other hand and snuck him.
I mean,
I think
he's super strong.
He's super strong. Remember that scene in
the helicopter
Infinity War where they're all on the battlefield in Wakanda? Yeah, I love that. I love that scene. That gets me so pumped up. Muscles popping. There's a scene in Wakanda where Thanos sends his army down, and it's a bunch of them that are about to fight. So they all start running, and Black Panther is in the lead, and you literally see Captain America pick it up and quickly catch up to him, and then they're running stride for stride. I don't think you can undersell how strong and agile and quick Captain America is. I feel like he would win. Even with
between Black Panther.
Yeah, even with Black Panther having
But
that technology advantage.
I do think Black Panther has the upside on. I know that he was trained also in fighting too. I think Black Panther has the upside on fighting maybe a little bit because I know he like military fighting tactics. I know Captain America does have. But like Black Panther has like he does some of the craziest moves.
He does.
He's so agile.
But I think the fact that he lost to Killmonger as easily as he did,
Captain America would win this.
Captain America would beat Killmonger. I don't even hesitate to say that. So if I feel that way and Killmonger beat Black Panther, I think Captain America would beat Black Panther.
I think he would beat Black Panther. Now, if we had like a bunch of tools and that other stuff, that could change some things.
It could.
But
I believe Captain would win that. I just do. Would Black Panther have made a better super soldier?
Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. That'd be a little OP.
Yeah. Wow.
With the suit?
That'd be a crazy what if. I would love to see that.
Because Captain America's suit is nothing.
No. It's just decorative, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm America. Whatever. Is it my turn to pick?
Yes.
Okay. That was my biggest worry. That was actually not too bad. Okay, the furthest one. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, Iron Man.
Rest in peace. What does Dead Man Never Die?
Makes me sad.
I think we're going to be in agreement with this one. It has to be Go.
He's GOAT. Honestly,
even though there are times where he was so egotistical, but when he's on point, you don't want to look at anybody else.
His heart's like always in it.
His heart's always in it.
Whether he sounds like a doucher or not, like he's always charismatic. His heart's always in it. He's always thinking about the child that's on the railroad tracks too. No matter what.
Yeah. And he's a good leader.
He sacrificed himself. Nobody else sacrificed themselves. That's all I'm saying. He was the first one to do it.
He was the first. Well, yeah. He was the first one to do it successfully.
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really sad right now just thinking about it. I'm like,
Like his death marked the end of my obsession with Marvel.
Yeah.
I was, not in a bad way. They did it. He went out in such a great way. Honestly, him and Captain America, that I felt at peace by the end of Endgame. So
man. And he's not as powerful, right? I mean, he's powerful. His suit is really powerful.
His use and mastery of his technology is really powerful.
Yeah, probably, maybe, I'm not gonna say the smartest, but he's definitely like the smartest one on our list, I would say.
Yeah, easily the smartest. He might have been the smartest, period.
Yeah.
Might have been. Shuri is pretty smart. Pym is pretty smart, but he's right there with them.
Where would you place him as far as like with Black Panther and Doctor Strange? I think he's better than Doctor Strange.
I think he's better than
Black Panther, yeah.
I think he's better than both.
Okay. Alright, no discussion, guys.
Notice, like that one.
Y'all can say something if y'all want, but I think
that one was super easy.
Iron Man from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's just goated. He is the GOAT. So far. No, I'm willing to say he's just the GOAT of the MCU.
I would agree with that, which I did not see coming originally, but it quickly got to a point where you could tell this guy he took the room up. Any room he was in, all eyes were on him. Deservedly so.
Is it still Iron Man? That was Iron Man, yeah. Tony Stark Iron Man.
Yeah, I never cared about Iron Man before.
Comic verse says Iron Man is one of the smartest in all the universe. That's cool to know. Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, what you were saying about the tears, I can see it kind of being both.
You can see it being both.
Well, yeah, because like it does make sense. It's just, but you know what I mean? It's just I would not be able to put anything.
There are things we have ranked. And
No, yeah, but like from this,
from this,
but like I think
like,
in comparison, you know, I still feel like, well, even not even compared.
we were gonna do Eternals, but we decided not to because there's too many characters in that one movie.
Like,
that would have been a pit. That would have been a pit.
That would have been a pit. But
if we had done it.
But they're not necessarily bad.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
The heroes themselves,
Right.
they're pretty bad at being heroes. Even in the movie, they're pretty bad at it. They all have their own interests and most of them choose personal stuff over saving people.
Throughout the movie good?
No.
And see, that's probably why I would have put it in the pit. Where you might have done it because they're bad.
They're just bad at being heroes. And
I mean, based on earlier what we thought of the tier system.
yeah, and they're also boring.
But I think you can look at it both ways, and I think it creates good discussion, and then we can like kind of be like, well, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Your turn?
Yes.
Never watched Eternals. Yeah, I don't plan on it. I mean, he said it was
It was not good.
not good, and
They're gonna do more with it, but
I trust him. The only time I haven't trusted this guy is when he said Departed is bad.
Departed isn't bad. The ending is bad.
When he says the ending is bad.
The ending is bad, and the ending kind of ruins the movie for me.
That ending is...
Did they explain why they weren't there for Thanos?
What do you mean? You know what I mean?
They weren't for when Thanos was there. They weren't there to help fight him.
Eternal.
The Eternals. I think they did, but the explanation wasn't good. It was kind of like they're like, whatever.
Are they the type of gods where it's like they need to let people do things for themselves?
I think that was something that they said, but they're also just very selfish people. So I think they touched on it. I honestly don't remember. It was so boring. I couldn't even no.
The Eternals is boring.
It was. I was really excited for it. Angelina Jolie, come on.
She's in there?
Yeah, she's one of the Eternals.
Man, that's sad.
It is sad. She is the
best Eternal?
She might be the most interesting one. The lead guy who is in Game of Thrones. I don't remember his name right now. The lead guy in Eternals was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the reverse. I was like, was there a lead in Game of Thrones? Because now I'm like...
No, there was like a few
died.
leads. Yeah.
So much.
There was a few leads throughout the show. We
I
went
should
on
watch
a
that show
tangent.
again.
Yeah.
Ooh, Game of Thrones characters.
I'd love to do
Good
that.
one. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tear Jerkers. If you just came in, thank you for coming by. This is our board so far.
So far.
We got...
the road so far.
Yeah, Iron Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and the greatest of all tiers, GOAT section. We have Captain Marvel and...
Is it just Captain Marvel?
Oh, and Captain America. Both of the captains are pretty good. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about that.
We have Black Widow and Man right now. And then we have... Shang-Chi and
Kind of
bad. And so we're rating this kind of off of everything that we see here, everything that we receive from the MCU,
just MCU, not comics.
Yeah. And What Up Tuck Tuck has given us some detailed, awesome information on everything.
You know nothing, John Turtle. That's so good.
I know nothing.
He's making a Game of Thrones reference because the Game of Thrones guy is in Eternals. That was good.
Eternals, I'm not gonna watch it.
You don't need to.
Yeah. The Game of Thrones characters, that should be on the list.
Yeah.
What was the one that we said we needed to add to the list yesterday too?
I added it.
Oh, okay.
Villains.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Oh, did I add it?
We'll get to it. Okay, we got 2 to add. So, all right. And then also, guys, if there is a character around the end of this that y'all want us to add and rank, let us know. I know Tuk Tuk's gonna have at least one for us. All right.
At Domino's, you can get
What is that?
50%
This
off
one
on
is-
Valentine's
I'm not
Day
either,
when you place a
probably.
First-time order on the Domino's.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
Our
Eternals.
way of celebrating
Oh.
new app users.
You don't need to. You're not missing
Download
anything.
the Domino's
Did
app,
you
order
do
some
that?
pizza,
Yes.
and
I
save
drew
August 22nd.
our friendly neighborhood Spider Boy. Go.
I want to say go, dude. He's always interesting.
He's always interesting.
always charismatic, super strong, always trying to save people, always cares, and he's just a kid still.
He's just a kid.
He makes mistakes, but that makes him as a hero more interesting.
More interesting. Especially in No Way Home, his scenes with his aunts, that scene that he had with the other Spider-Man, some of the best acting MCU has ever had.
Would you count